Communication 92.19 from Councilmember Drew Mamo-Kanuha transmitting proposed amendments to reappropriate the Public Works Department's Laco Street extension to Ali'i Drive project in the amount of $13.08 million.
Councilmember Kanuha.
Thank you. Briefly, we're just reappropriating the monies and putting it back on the CIP list. Laco Street extension, again, is in kind of between Kailua Village and Keauhou. Since I've been on the council, these Malcolm Mackay connectors were extremely important, not only for the ease of access and circulation through the village, but in times of emergency, they're really, really critical to get people off of Ali'i Drive. So just putting it back on the list, and I know there's been talk about a developer in the area to possibly develop that road, but just to make sure that we have it on the list for future construction, I think is important. So I ask for your support. Thank you.
Okay. Is there any other discussion, questions? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. All those opposed?
Communication 92.20 from Councilmember Drew Mamo-Kanuha transmitting proposed amendments to reappropriate the Public Works Department's Nani Kailua Extension project in the amount of $17.2 million.
Councilmember Kanuha.
You move to amend Bill 12 Draft 3 with the contents of Communication 92.20.
Second. It's been moved by Councilmember Kanuha and quickly seconded by Vice Chair Karen Eoff. Councilmember Kanuha.
Thank you. This is, again, another reappropriation. Nani Kailua Extension is in town, and again, this is another Malcolm Mackay connector connecting the Mackay areas to the Mauka areas. Very important, especially in my district as well. It connects to Karen's district, I'm pretty sure. But just a reappropriation. Hopefully in the future we can get this underway. So I ask for your support. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Seeing or hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, we have 9 ayes.
Communication 92.26 from Councilmember Karen Eoff transmitting proposed amendments to add the North Kona water source development Vaiaha 2 project in the amount of $2.619 million.
Councilmember Eoff.
Thank you. This project is in line with the Kona Community Development Plan regarding water needs for growth areas in North Kona, and it's also in line with the general plan. It was brought to me through communities expressing the need, and I'm just grateful that they wanted to have our county government show support for this project. This isn't the total cost of the project, but funds are supposed to come in from many other sources, so this just is our contribution to show support for this project, and I'd ask for your support. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Seeing or hearing none, all those in favor say aye. All those opposed? Okay, 9 ayes.
Communication 92.32 from Councilmember Drew Mamo-Kanuha transmitting proposed amendments to the Public Works Department's Hawaii Belt Road Improvements Hanalo Junction to Onouli Road project in the amount of $6.4 million.
Councilmember Kanuha.
Thank you. This is just putting on the CIP list improvements to Hawaii Belt Road between Honolulu Junction and Onoli. Don't ask me why it stops there, but in this area, heavily traveled, a lot of people trying to, either it's going to be sidewalk improvements or road improvements, but I think definitely need some upgrades to this area. I do want to say mahalo for Public Works working with us. You really were extremely helpful in getting these numbers, and I just want to appreciate you guys in helping us with this project, or at least putting it on the CIP list. So I ask for your support.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Seeing or hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, we have 9 ayes.
Communication 92.33 from Councilmember Drew Mamo-Kanuha transmitting proposed amendments to reappropriate the Public Works Department's Royal Point Siena Drive sidewalks and drainage project in the amount of $600,000.
Councilmember Kanuha.
Move to amend Bill 12 Draft 3 with the contents of Communication 92.33.
It's been moved by Councilmember Kanuha, seconded by Councilmember Eoff, Councilmember Kanuha.
Thank you. This is just another reappropriation for Royal Point Siena Drive. There is a school in Royal Point Siena, Kahakai Elementary School, which I went to actually. But Royal Point Siena was never meant to be a Malcolm-Mackay connector. It currently serves as a Malcolm-Mackay connector, and there's only a few on Ali'i Drive for, again, public safety access. And because it's such an old street, there's no sidewalks, there's very little drainage. So this is kind of like a work with the safe routes to school type of thing to, get the kids to walk safely in the neighborhood to Kahakai School. So it was really important for me to advocate on the public safety aspect. And so that's why I just wanted to put this back on the list, and hopefully in the future we can make it happen. But thank you. Ask for your support again.
Okay. Any other discussion? Seeing or hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, we have 9 ayes. Bill 12, Draft 3 as amended. Do we have any discussion on that before we take a vote? Councilmember Eoff.
I just wanted to acknowledge all of the council members and all of the administration for putting projects on our CIP. We know not all of them can be funded all at once, and some have priority over others, but projects remain there for several years, and some of these reappropriations are just ones that lapsed, but others are new projects. And I think as we vision the future of our island, that these projects, it means a lot to get them on this list, because it gives communities a rallying point. It gives focus to discussions as we move forward with bond money. And I just really appreciate this process, and thank everybody for not only helping us with our items, but to continue to look at where our priorities are in order to make our whole island not just an economic driver, but a beautiful place for our citizens. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Okay, seeing or hearing none, Bill 12, Draft 3 as amended. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Okay, we have 9 ayes.